game number 3 is getting underway. We're going to find out what changes they've made. Purple has got to be breathing a sigh of relief after being able to steal game number 2.
Yeah, and you got to feel that all the momentum is on Purple's side, and I mean, just look at HPL's face here.
Yeah, you know, he kind of looks exactly as focused as he was before, but with a little bit of annoyance.
I think this might be the Paladin deck again, by the way.
Totally possible. We haven't seen the portrait quite yet, but Leopard Gnomes, Knife Jugglers, and Arcane Golems, oh my.
And the other thing, I love that. The other thing from Purple, too, when he plays these aggressive decks, he oftentimes has board control in mind. You know, he has like Ardent Squire in his Hunter decks, but it looks like it's a Hunter mirror. That was the other opportunity. I mean, the other thing that Ek0p had been playing here was Hunter.
I'll tell you what, a great way to contest a turn 1 Abusive Sergeant is with 2 Leopard Gnomes. Not sure it gets much better than this.
I might have just played the Knife Juggler myself. I mean, you said contest. It's only 1 card.
I played a 2-1. I'm going to play my Knife Juggler into it.
That is a flare.
You know, it's not a big surprise, honestly. Like, if there's one guy who's going to be playing these kinds of cards, it's got to be Purple.
I'm so excited right now. Love seeing this stuff from Purple. Love seeing the crazy cards. You know, I wouldn't be surprised there's a snipe in this deck as well, like with Purple or King Mukla or something. You know, Argent Squires. Like,
trying to think of like a Jungle Panther or something weird.
I can't wait. I just hope he gets to actually play this flare against a trap this game. I want to see Ek0p's reaction.
Why would you wish something that bad upon a player?
I love watching just like people get destroyed.
You're a terrible human being. You know that?
It's debatable.
A terrible human being? Come on.
Well, because I want to see a flare happen on HPL. It's the first time anyone's had it in their deck. Well, I think someone said they had it in their deck earlier in the season, but we never saw it.
This is actually a little bit of a tough turn, too, here. I mean, do you trade in the Leopard Gnome or do you use Quick Shot? I actually like the Quick Shot here and start attacking. Get the other charge of the Glaive Zuka from Purple.
Yeah, it gets in a ton more damage as well.
And then you get the Animal Companion behind that. So Purple's going to be looking like he's in a spot where not the easiest thing to climb out of. You know, he's got to fight through Animal Companion first, and then maybe on turn 4 you stick the Knife Juggler and then Quick Shot another key minion.
Yeah, interesting to see him add the Abusive Sergeant here, but it's because, you know, he's going to pilot his Shredder here on turn 4, and there's a Freezing Trap.
Yeah, there it is. And Huffer, the worst roll for Ek0p.
Yeah.
Leok would have been better than this. He gets in 4 points of damage.
But Purple wasn't happy about that.
Super clean answers to it. Well, he knows the damage is just super important here. He is pretty far behind, but he's going to stick a pilot Shredder to the board.
Ek0p, oh, we got to believe this Freezing Trap's going to happen soon since he picked up this Eagle Horn Bow.
Yeah, this damage is going to the dub.
Yeah, Ek0p has found his way to victory this game, and that's just going upstairs. He's going to ignore what Purple's doing for the rest of the game.
If Ek0p did not draw a way to get a bunch of damage here, I think this would actually be advantage to Purple because he's the one who's got the repetitive sources of damage out.
Yeah.
But the bow gets in 2 swings and potentially 3 with the Freezing Trap. This is a major deal, this game.
Is he actually thinking about playing this Knife Juggler?
I would be extremely surprised if this Knife Juggler got played.
Is he thinking about doing Knife Juggler Freezing Trap here? That can't be right?
I think he's looking at Knife Juggler Hero Power if he's looking at anything.
Ek0p going to take his time. Again, as we said, so much pressure on him. His playoff life is on the line here tonight.
So it is going to be Hero Power. Just try to squeeze in as much extra damage as he can. The only way he really gets punished by this is if he draws another weapon. So I can't blame him for this.
Yeah, I like seeing him, you know, utilize his mana a little bit better here this way. He's going to make sure that he gets in all of it.
Up in Purple. This is going to get added to the board. And damage. Going to start going upstairs.
Yeah, kind of alleviate the amount of pressure of minions that he has on board, kind of playing around, unleash the hounds there, and here comes a trap.
Yeah, this trap is pretty irrelevant anyway. Purple is going to be more than happy to flare this. Though.
Yeah, you definitely can't let something like Explosive Trap happen to you here. You know, Freezing Trap, you're like, whatever. Explosive Trap is a nightmare.
Yeah, and I think that's the one he's mostly worried about. Either way, wow.
Plus it gives a charge to the bow here. Yeah, Ek0p's reaction.
Oh, gosh.
And he picks up a kill command.
Ek0p has got to deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 8 damage with 4 mana. So he needs 3 damage for 2 mana.
There's a lot of cards in his deck.
Well, nothing that deals 3 damage for 2 mana.
Well, yeah, there's a few cards in his deck.
Well, I guess the Quick Shot does, but I'm counting the Quick Shot to his damage this turn. Wow, draws another weapon. It's so crazy to think about if Ek0p had played this bow and just raced. I think he actually might have won this game.
Yeah, there is a chance that he's going to look back on that turn, but unfortunate draws here for Ek0p. You see him kind of shrug. He's like, man, I just drew 2 Glaive Zukas when I have a bow. Like, well, what am I going to do?
And my opponent flared one of my traps.
Yes, and my opponent flared my trap.
It's like, I haven't seen this happen since July 2014.
Yeah, if you would have told me somebody flared someone in HPL, I would snap guess purple.
He's not going to be able to win this one and isn't going to let Purple deliver the final blow. And Purple are going to take a 2-1 lead here over Ek0p now. The pressure is really on for this one now.